Hi you guys, I'm going to share with you guys my 5W to starting out in this business, so that way you can have clarity and know exactly what you need to do to succeed in this business. And that is who, what, where, when, and why. So who do you want to become a master of? Is it you want to get into, you want to be the biggest fix and flipper, the biggest agents, the biggest wholesaler in your area? Who are you looking to become an expert of? All right. So that way you can have clarity, exactly what you need to learn, what kind of tools you need to pick up or acquire, so that way you can succeed in that area. So let me give you, for example, so you guys you understand that when you start out this business, there's so much information you need to learn. You already pretty much overwhelmed with information and stuff. So you need to figure out exactly who you want to become a master, of in the field. So when I first started out, my wife and I, when we first got into this, we want to be the biggest, we want to be the biggest real estate investor in our area. We want to dominate it, all right? So when we have friends and stuff like that and say, hey, Khang, why don't you get your realtor license? That it just doesn't align with what we want it to be, okay? And plus, there's no way that my wife and I would pass the test, all right? We're high school dropouts, so when it comes to tests and study for it, no way. So, so you got to have clarity. I've seen so many people in my market that started out saying, hey, I want to be an investor, and all of a sudden they got their license, and then they became now so much overwhelmed with stuff as being an agent, listing, showing, so they're overwhelmed and they trying to be good at both. When you first start out, it's really hard to be good at both or to be great at both. You gotta pick one, because each one of them going to require a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of attention, and a lot of your time to make that grow really big. Okay. So to me, when you first, you don't want to be jack of all trades. You want to pick what it is that you want to become, and boom, dominate it. Put all your attention and focus and time to learn, to acquire the tools that needed to be in that field, so you can crush it and be the best at it, okay? Now, number 2 is what marketing channel are you looking to do, all right? Don't dabble, all right? Because what it is what's gonna create you deals is persistent and consistency in that marketing channel. So if you're gonna put bandit sign, continue putting up bandit sign, direct mail, postcard, yellow letters, cold calling, sending, connecting with realtor, whatever marketing channel you're looking to do, whether it's the free way or the pay way. But if I were you, is I would be consistent in that marketing channel, because as we know that everybody have made deals or have made money and have gotten deals from different channel, whether it's calling for sale by owner, Craigslist, posting ad on Facebook, putting up bandit sign, direct mail, postcard. We all know that people get deals from those and have made money from it. So what we do is we don't want to hear something and then try it out for a month or two, and then say it didn't work, and then you heard somebody saying, hey, I pop a Facebook ad here, I just closed the deal, makes X amount, and you try it for a month or two, it didn't work, so you jump on to the next one. Just don't do that, all right? So what you want to do is you want to pick a couple and then just be consistent and persistent at it, all right? And that's what's going to get you deals, and that's what's going to make you money. And then eventually you're going to know which one is giving you a better return, then you dump more money or more time, whatever it is, into that marketing channel, okay? So, who, what, now where? Where are you looking to dominate? So you got to pick an area, whether it's in your own backyard, a state, a city, narrow down exactly which area you're looking to crush, you're looking to dominate, and then just putting your name out there, okay? Who, what, where, when. You gotta have a deadline of when you want to accomplish your goal. So put a deadline on it. Typically I do a 1-year goal. Sometime, I do a 1-year goal, a 3-year, and a 5-year. I usually don't do a 10-year. I just feel like it's too long. You know, things happen and things changes, right? So set a goal and have a deadline, and what that deadline is going to do to you is going to push you, and it's going to give you a kind of a reality check and saying, hey, I set this goal to hit it in a year. I'm 6 months in and I'm not even halfway there, or 1/3 or whatever it is. And it pushes you and it tells you, hey, dude, what's going on, right? What's going on? Here's my goal, but what's going on, all right? So it gives you the deadline to give you an urgency of trying to hit it, okay? Let's just say if you call in to to put your pizza in for order, and they will not tell you when it's going to be delivered. You're just going to sit there and say, oh, you're just going to wait, and like, okay, if it comes, great. If it doesn't, you know, like when you put in an order, they must give you a destination when it's going to arrive, right? When you're going to get your pizza so you can expect for it. And if it doesn't come, you're going to call and say, hey, what's going on? Okay? So if you don't have a deadline, you're just kind of floating and just kind of like, oh, if it comes, great. If it doesn't, whatever. That means it doesn't drive you, it doesn't push you to get it done. So whatever your goal is, put a deadline on it. All right? Now, do not worry about the how. Well, I don't know how it's gonna. Don't worry about it. Put a deadline on when you feel like, man, if I achieve that in that X amount of time, boom, that will blow me away. So put a deadline on it. Okay? But you guys gotta understand, a dream or a goal without a plan is just a wish. All right? And a plan without action, without massive action behind it, it's nothing. It's all talk. Okay? So a goal without plan is just a wish. Okay? And a plan without massive action behind it is just talk. All right, you guys? Now, the next one is why. And this is, you guys, this is what wakes you up, and this is what's going to get you out of bed, and this is what's going to get you overcome all your hurdle, all the setbacks, all the failure, everything that you're going to encounter when you try to get to the top or try to get to the next level of your life. Try to succeed in this business. All right? So all that is your why is, why are you doing this? Why do you want to succeed in this business? Why do you want the lifestyle you want? Why do you want to accumulate and make this much money? You must have a reason why you want to accumulate and have this lifestyle or have this kind of money. You need to have your why. Because your why is going to push you, it's going to drive you when days where you don't want to do anything, where you felt like man, I'm not going anywhere. You know, and where you feel like you have done everything already, and you'll be like, man, maybe I'll just let go and give up. Your why lets you know is, hey, why did you decide to start in this business in the first place? Why did you make the commitment in the first place? All right, you guys? So let me give you guys an example. You know, when my wife and I first got into real estate, but even at the age of 18, when I first met my wife, and you know, I wasn't the person I am. I wasn't the person I am today. Okay? Because of my wife that I became who I am today. And she is my why. She is what pushes me, because I want to be the guy that said, I want to be the provider. I want to be the guy that my wife said, hey, Khang, I want to go on that luxury vacation. I want to buy that. I want to live this lifestyle. I want to get this, and whatever it is. And I want to be the guy that said, hey, Lon, I'm going to go get it for you. And I'm going to do everything in my power to get it for you. Okay? And that is my why, and that's what really drives me to, and that's why my mentor asked me, so Khang, like, what gets you out of bed, and what gets you going, what gives you pushing and trying to get to the next level, the next level, the next level? And that is my wife, and that's my why. So you guys need to figure out your why. But when we first got into real estate, you guys, the why for both of us, you know, for my wife and I, was the financial freedom and the time freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want, with whoever we want, and not having somebody telling us, not having somebody telling us what to do. So whatever it is, you guys, either it's for you, for your family, for your mom, for whatever it is, but you need to figure out your why, and why do you want to succeed so bad. And that why is going to hold you accountable, and it pushes you to keep going and keep pushing. So anyways, you guys, that is my 5W. I would love to hear you guys' comment on the bottom. Let me know and break down what is your 5W. I want to hear it, and I'm going to read every single comment. So let me know. Now, as far as for those of you who are saying, hey, Khang, about your, your King Kong seller script packages, why don't you give, can I get a discount on it? 50%, 40% off? So let me tell you guys this. Would you like it if I sell you a product and only give you 50% of what's in it? If I only give you 50% and you have to go out and figure out the other 50% or 40% or 20% or 30%, and I'm not giving you 100% of what is in the package deal, would you guys be okay with that? So a lot of times I think in life, there are times where we negotiate on stuff, and there's time where we just don't want to negotiate on stuff. All right, and the thing is, it really comes down to is that if you know how much value is in it, you wouldn't even question it. Trust me, you wouldn't even question it. And the thing is, you guys got to understand is your potential is so much more than what you're paying for. Your potential to accumulate to 10x to 20x to make that for the $500 over and over again. Your potential is so much greater than that. So a lot of time what it is we look at our circumstance now and we're like, that is too expensive. But if you're looking at your potential and what you could do with it to make you more money, you would have buy like that. So, my wife and I, just to share with you guys, my wife and I next year, we're going to go to this masterminding group, and it's going to cost us about $20,000 to $25,000 to get in it. But this in here, these are big player guys. These are guys that are making $500,000 to $1 million a year in real estates. And, so when you look at it, man, $20,000, $25,000, that's a lot. But man, one thing, if you can walk away with one thing that's going to make you back to 25 and you can do it over and over again, it's already worth it. And the relationship and the connection that you're going to build is already worth it. And the potential of you, paying the 25,000 and the potential of you of making that 25,000 again is so much greater, right? That's why when my wife and I first started in real estate, we got our mentor and he said, hey, pay me $25,000. I'm going to split 3 deal with you. I'm going to 3 deal. You have to split 3 deal with me. We pay him over $100,000 in mentorship because we know the potential of what this business can do and the relationship that we're going to create with him is going to do. Over time, in the short term, it seems like, man, you're losing $25,000 or $100,000 from your mentorship. But your potential of making that back is so much greater because we pay that and now we're making that over, we're making $250,000 per month in this business. So the amount that we pay to what we can do to it is so much greater. So, for those who can't see the value, it's expensive. But for those that can see the value in it, it's pocket change, right? It's pennies. So, but the decision is yours. It's a no refund, no exchange products. You get to come into our private Facebook group where I share with you more and more stuff than I could on YouTube. I share with you an addendum just the addendum to do a holdback for the seller prior to closing because the seller need X amount of time to vacate already cost me $500. I have to pay an attorney to drop that addendum, and I'm going to share that with you guys in the Facebook group for free. So, anyways, you guys, if you're interested in the package deal, then the link is in the description. It's $495. It's a no refund, no exchange products. So do not buy unless you are ready and committed to succeed in this business, and you're sick and tired of where you're at, and you want to take your life to the next level. And you guys, you do not get a different results by doing the same thing. If you continue doing what you have always done, you always get what you always got. All right? So you cannot change if you keep on doing the same thing. So to change, we must do and we must try something different. All right, you guys? And success is like a marriage, you guys. It is a commitment. because you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. Days where you just want to let go and call it quit. But the commitment that you make when you enter a marriage, that's what's going to hold you together. If you are committed to each other. Success is exactly the same thing. You got to stay committed to it. There's bad days, you got to keep on pushing through, and you got to go all the way. Anyways, you guys, I just want to share with you guys the 5 W's. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Drop me a comment and let me know your 5 W's. I would love to hear it. And as always, if you are new to the channel, my name is Khang. I share and teach you guys everything about wholesaling and how you can do it virtually, because that's what we do. We don't see the seller, we don't see the property, and we don't need to see the buyer. We're doing all this all over the phone virtually. So once you master it, you can pick any market you want. So anyways, you guys, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you do enjoy this video, if it add any kind of value to you, even a tiny bit, smash that thumbs up for me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.